Last night, I woke up at 4 a.m. feeling extremely anxious about the future. 2025 is the 10th year since I started DJing. I've been to countless cities and I've played at hundreds of gigs, yet I never stopped to ask myself, how did I even get here? To be honest, for a long time, I didn't even feel like a real DJ. My self esteem was quite low, and I doubted my abilities, my skills, my looks. I needed external validation a lot. But after years of saying yes to everything whilst juggling multiple responsibilities like jobs and education, and just constantly pushing forward, I'm at a point where I need to take a step back, reflect, and reset. And I'm inviting you to join me on this journey with me. In the weeks leading up to my first DJ gig, I was totally neurotic. I practiced my 30-minute set over and over again because I was terrified of messing up and making a fool of myself. Thankfully, it was my birthday party. The crowd were my friends, so that made it a bit easier going in. That was my first taste of vibing with a crowd. I remember the shocked look that people had on their faces when I stepped up to the decks. And as a funny intro, I transitioned from All About That Bass to a Dom and Roland drum and bass banger, and people went absolutely nuts. Check out this poster that I made for the event. Oh. I disguised myself as Chubbs, a random name that I thought of, alongside some awesome Hong Kong and Macau DJs that I invited to play at the party. Looking back at 2015, it feels like I'm running the same script again. At that point, I also had no idea what I was doing in my life. I was waiting tables at different restaurants. One of them was K-Town Bar and Grill, which was close to the University of Hong Kong, where I was studying accounting at that time. And much to my family's dismay, I dropped out. And to add on to their suffering, I'd picked up a hobby in nightlife. And even though I felt uncertain about the direction of my life, one thing I was certain of was that I loved DJing. I was quickly embraced as a DJ in the drum and bass community, and invitations to perform just started rolling in one after another. It was the only thing going well for me at that time, and I seized every opportunity that people gave me. I played as many gigs as humanly possible, and on many occasions, multiple gigs in one night. Most of them weren't even paid, or I'd get maybe a few $100s, but I wasn't doing it for the money. I was obsessed with perfecting my skills, digging for new music, and it also brought me great joy to take people on a journey and help them dance life's troubles away. From that point on, it was just go, go, go. I didn't take a moment to pause and reflect. Time just flew by because I was having so much fun. Ugh. Between the ages of 24 to 27, my life was full of massive changes. I went back to university to follow a creative inkling, and not long after I started, political unrest happened. Then, shortly after, COVID hit. This threw everything into uncertainty. Yet again. During this time, I was also diagnosed with ADD, attention deficit disorder, which honestly explains a lot of the struggles that I had faced for years. This led me to start going to therapy to not only confront, but discover the big pile of issues that I had ignored for far too long. I won't go into too much detail about the issues that I was struggling with in this video, but basically for the first time in a very long time, I had to slow down and take stock of my life. Social media has played a significant role in my journey, so I think it's necessary to talk a little bit about it too. Social media, especially Instagram, has been both a blessing and a curse in my DJ career. On one hand, it's an incredible tool to reach new audiences and share my work and my performances. I've booked countless shows from promoters and event organizers coming across my Instagram profile. And we all know that Instagram is basically your CV. It's the first thing that people check out when they look you up. But on the other hand, I've lost so much time mindlessly scrolling and subconsciously comparing myself to other people. It created this constant pressure to post in order to stay relevant and to keep up with the algorithm and to show people that I'm still active, which is the nature of the game. But when I didn't post, I felt like I was falling behind. And at the same time, I kept seeing people getting married, buying apartments, and having a really stable life, online anyways, which then makes me question about my life choices. So before limiting my Instagram usage, I was not using it smartly and not to my advantage. I took a step back from it. I felt tired and frustrated from thinking that I have to put up a front for Instagram, and I know I'm not the only one feeling this way either, which is why I'm exploring long form content to dive deeper beyond just the one photo and the caption, and curate a space where a bigger picture can be painted. DJing is still a huge part of my life, and I know that I'll be doing it for as long as I physically can. But I've also realized that taking care of myself actually makes me a better DJ, a better artist, a better friend, a better partner, and also a better teacher to my DJ students. And taking care of myself right now means staying active, working out, improving my cooking skills, making nourishing meals, and listening to DJ sets that energize and inspire me. I'm also creating the space for music production, which is another thing that I really enjoy, but never really had the time or mental capacity to fully dive into it. Obviously, there's so much more to share, but I will end the video here. I hope you will stick around for next time and follow the rest of my journey. Bye!